Hello and welcome everyone. Ooh, it was quite a day, I do have to say. Went fast, was, well, I shouldn't say surprisingly cold, but I do have to say it because it's been so surprisingly warm. And for the first time, and we're talking about, I don't know, like 15 years or something like that. Whenever I freaking got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hero Clicks, they were brand new back then. It was the first time I got to actually play with them. As in our Hero Clicks session, we had like made it so that we only use old figures today, and I think the best moment was when Kuribo just went and harassed Steve Trevor, and then killed Steve Trevor. And then the freaking Kuribo took 3 grenades and died. And yeah, he just absorbed the grenades just so it wouldn't explode next to my opponent's figures. I lost the game. Yeah, but that was funny. Kuribo MVP. And my team actually had Dark Messiah. Now, which I'm thinking about it. Could I actually do a Yukimoto team? Because I had figures that all shared the keyword dark. But do I have enough monsters that share the keyword Yugi that I could do teams? I'm almost certain that I should. But I like just having dark. Especially if we are gonna have the weird keyword tournament. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the keyword dark. I'm gonna lose every game, but I'm gonna win with the unique keywords. It's odd that they haven't done like any elemental type of things in the other games, or put those into Marvel or DC. So there have been elementals. But the Spider-Man movies didn't get their sets. Only very random Marvel movies got their sets, like The Eternals, which was a big flop. Yet it received its own set. And funny enough, we actually made a comparison of the Unimind from the Eternals set versus the Ultra Dark Magician I have. There is actually a possibility you could win with the Dark Messiah if there were 1 versus 1. And they're almost like equal in points, even. So, but the years of differences between those two. And the one who gets the first attack through wins. But the Dark Magician actually has a chance, which is the funniest shit ever. But yeah, maybe I should actually start up the game. It's already been like 5 minutes or something akin. So here we are, and oh yeah. Now the moment of truth. I'm gonna see if we can, and it works. I didn't have to reset it. I would have lost the bet if I would have taken any. I am shocked. I am shocked. So this is weird. This is so tremendous to see. Oh yeah, and I gotta love how I'm covering the loading thing completely. Well, at least I'm not gonna get a copyright claim by a freaking stupid company for that loading thing. I just say it looks too much like a certain logo, which is way too universal sign to begin with, that they should not have any sort of copyright to it. But they still keep trying. And because they have many lawyers, they just override the actual law and sense in most times. But let's not go into any more details. But yeah, before actually doing anything, I'm thinking we are gonna go here. And we're gonna do a bunch of mystery gifts. Like, there should be a ton of these. No joke. So I'm gonna have to take Cerebi open. I'll do a different tab. And let's go through this. Because these should be like open to everyone. I don't know how long they're gonna be in effect. So if you are watching this live, and especially if you are watching this late, start using these immediately, because I have a hunch they're gonna end soon. For instance, this very first one, I would be surprised if it's still gonna work after, like, Saturday. Or what day is it? Yeah, I'm saying it's gonna work to 18th, somewhere around there. Is my estimation. I don't have the actual dates here, other than when it started. And even that I don't know with time zone, so it wouldn't help, because it can go day up or down. So first code in, and this should give us something random. Like, it's gonna be sandwich ingredients, but I witnessed it live. For me using the same code and another streamer. Everyone remember to say hello to Krakathon. He actually used these codes like before I could. Like I did use like the codes at the same time with my Violet copy when he was streaming, but he has used these on stream before and got on completely different things than what I got. And let's see from this one. Cherry tomatoes, ugh. Cucumber, well, it's good for bread. Green bell peppers, most likely it's very meh. Avocados, bleh. Red onions, super good. What the heck even is a watercress? No idea. Okay, so that was our first code. Then the second one. So I've only used these two before. There should now be more of these. Oh, which actually means that after the stream I should put up Violet and use the codes there as well. Because I'm gonna forget. And run out of time if I don't. Lettuce, bacon. Oh, I haven't had bacon for a while. Maybe I should actually look tomorrow if some is on sale. Like sale, of course they're gonna sell some, but for a price I could afford. Usually bacon has been like very affordable in comparison to other types of meat, which I find shocking. Curry powder, good. Rice, good. Noodles, excellent. So we started well, but then we ended up with the most horrible. And curry powder on a sandwich overall. As a sandwich ingredient, no. You put it on the meat before you put it on the sandwich. And I understand. Oh, so rice on a sandwich? Most likely that's awful. Noodles on a sandwich? No, 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 no. Curry, yes. Like with curry noodles, of course, but not on a sandwich. Okay, next one. I need to scroll up. So this is gonna be another sandwich ingredient one. Like, I wish that these would have came out a bit sooner, when I actually were actively doing sandwiches all the time. I just find it so sad that there is no like a sandwich text. You can't have like a list of all the sandwiches you have done, like you did with the curry. I never bothered to actually fill up the curry decks, but a sandwich decks I would definitely. Sadly, it does not exist. And the best ingredients I haven't been able to get. I don't know what do I need to do to actually unlock them. Just know they exist. I might have a hunch, but it's a very, very steep price if I actually have to do that. But yeah. Well, the code was a sweet, and we got all the sweet things. Bananas. On a sandwich, no. Banana bread, yes, good. But on a sandwich, no. Strawberries, no, way too sweet for bread. Apple. It can be made to work. Kiwi, way too sweet, way too sweet. Pineapple. Pineapple actually works when you're making warm bread. AKA, it's in essence just pizza. But instead of a pizza pie, you have a bread. It's a very good thing. Trust me, you should try it. If you have ingredients like pretty much everything except the dough for pizza, substitute that with bread. It works. No joke. It's a very common thing over here for people to do. I haven't done that like in ages, but it's very good. I love it. So, oh, there's even another sandwich one. Like, sure. Salty vinegar. I don't know how to feel about a sweet one. Vinegar is a very acquired taste in a sense. So I would assume that all of these sandwich ones are gonna end before the end of the week. And most likely there should be a couple more in addition. So we'll get Star Trek Therapy to find them. And oh, I got this one with the second code on my Violet copy. Now this is a sandwich I would definitely want to try. Chili sauce. Like yes, everything is just better with chili sauce. You can name anything. And only things you eat. Not drink, eat. Things you eat. Nothing would be like everything would be better with chili sauce. Jalapenos, excellent. I most likely am allergic, but I love them. They taste so good, and the reactions are so mild. I will suffer through. Curry powder, yeah, it's okay. If combining all of these, I would leave it out because that would not bring anything to this, but it's good. Wasabi, excellent. I never even considered combining bread and wasabi, but that might be something very good. And horseradish. Well, most wasabi you actually get to eat nowadays is like actually done with horseradish and food coloring, if I'm not mixing the English names of things. So yeah, good, very good. I would love to eat a sandwich like this. It would definitely need meat, but that's like an excellent start. If that would be like a sandwich base, and then I could like add different meats to it, oh, I would be in heaven. I doubt I'm ever gonna be in that type of money though. And this one is something else. This one, I would assume, might like go on way longer than what the sandwich ones are. And where is this even from? Japanese infomercial, so I'm not sure will this work. It might be limited just to Japan, but most likely it will. Yep, weak points. Let's see how much. So I knew it was weak points, but how many? Holy moly, that's that's a good amount of league points. That's enough of league points that I don't need to farm money. I might not need to sell anything if I can just use the league points. Ooh, yeah. Oh, we're in the money. Oh, we're in the money. Damn, that was awesome. I am really happy about that. Okay, so let's save the game. And yeah, so team check. Last time, our starter fully evolved. We found this weird dragon, which I never seen before. Our salt pile is still a salt stack. Our bird is Big Bird. Our olive is now an olive bush. And Primate, it's still mad. Yeah, we don't have any item for but it is an ice dragon, but I don't have anything I know what to do with it. Ugh, disgusting thing next to me. How about I just walk away? Oh yeah, and the funny thing I discovered. Boom. Yeah, that's a thing I did not see on Violet. Either the Wardrobes weren't there, I don't remember at this point, were they there or not? And if they were, I just never happened to go near them. I know I tried to use a skill I don't yet, like a movement skill I don't yet have in this game. Whoops. Way too used to it. Yeah, that one doesn't look that good. So yeah, this is where we found our dragon friend. Just randomly looking around. Is there some more? But no. Instead we find ex-president of United States. Better not talk to them. I don't want to give them any more attention. They got way too much when they were president. And especially after it, considering everything that happened. Holy shit. How can people not let go? Like, I know Stockholm Syndrome is a thing, but that's taking it to a whole different level. Ooh, Rocky Health. Yeah, now I know what we're gonna give our little dragon friend. There you go. It would actually look adorable if it would be wearing the actual helm. Yeah, I find it weird that we actually have a taxi here, but they don't automatically take us to the map menu and all. When in Sword and Shield, you could actually talk to the taxis, and they did that. But at least we can like get a good view of the taxi. So where is actually the place where you sit? You would assume that the driver would sit, you know, there in front, and then anyone taking the ride would be in the back. But look how awful and cramped it is in the back. Plus, you're right next to the wings of the birds that, of course, should be flapping quite fierce to raise all of you up. So that feels very awful. And there is not much space. You could sit 2 small people there in a very cramped and awful manner. And if that's where the actual taxi driver is, which would make more sense if you think about it, then there's only 1 seat for the passenger. Also, what is the seatbelt gonna do? If you fall, you die anyway. And there's no seatbelt in the back whatsoever. I guess that strap is supposed to be one, but that wouldn't do much at all. And yeah, we have this battle arena here, but to say it's not in use. Just it's there. That's it. And oh, hello. What? Oi! Don't be taking my catnip. I need some to relax. But yeah, I was about to say that this NPC is actually a different model than the one in Violet. But I assume that they're gonna trade this this version's version of the item. But let's see what they want, because I bet they want a different thing for it. Oh, so they want bronze ore pieces. 10 bronze ore fragments. I don't even know what to say to you at this point. Like, really. But anyway, it's good to see. Yeah, like, I didn't even take that in, because you can always like take the context that the player character is different than the player, but still. More information than I wanted to know, but I don't know how many bronze ore fragments I have. Let's see. Let's actually see how many I do have. So bronze on, bronze on, bronze on. Say if you see it. I don't want to organize this just for the sake of it. Do I have any? So I have 12 Whooper Slime. Yeah, Gibby Cool coins are very... I don't remember defeating any, so maybe I don't have any. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you later then. Because I most likely will be here when you get back. I just started after all. But yeah, so this NPC, you needed like an item from a different Pokemon in Violet, but I guess the Pokemon are version exclusive. But wait, but there are bronze zones in Violet. I don't know. The item is version exclusive anyway. You actually get an item to evolve Charcadet. It has unique forms on both games. Also, I don't know what to say. Especially with the added detail, like, which you put into the message. I don't know what to say. But what I can say is you have a fake transparent background there, and that's confusing the shit out of me. Yeah, like, I could totally see that being used in a game, but the fake transparent background, it's really fucking up with me. Because it just wakes up like traumas from past. You know? But yeah. Anyway. So, since I don't have Charcadet in this team, and I don't like how the other version looks even, plus I have seen raids where you can actually capture one, and I have captured this version's version in raids in Violet. So, thank you so much. So I'm not keen on getting the item. And oh yeah, you might have noticed that I have switched the goal, and okay, I have not been able to do this like on just stable ground before. Huh. That was funny. So I took a quick capture of that. Oh yeah. Sorry. I forgot that I need to switch the screen immediately, otherwise you're gonna see a free screen. Sorry, I didn't do it fast enough. here we are. Just a tiny second and we should be fine again. So, yeah. So what I was going to say is that I changed the bitcore because I'm not exactly sure what happened. It's either that Twitch is not counting everything like bitwise and subwise that has happened during this month to the calculation, or that a huge ton of it is missing. I would assume it doesn't add up anything happening this month before like this month is over. So that means I cannot get the payout this month. So I know it's not gonna be filled, but I might as well try because this is the closest we have ever been there. But if this goal somehow gets completed, that would mean I should be able to actually enhance this. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, wait. How many? Like, how many times are you gonna have to say? Because I'm seeing it listed way more times than it should happen. Thank you so much. I haven't even finished the explanation. But, like I said, if it gets fully filled up, I should be able to get, and this is on the addition if I can still find some. But to add a second controller for my sounds, meaning I should be able to utilize all my stream functions in a very much like faster and more efficient way. So more soundboarding, better soundboarding. I should be able to even get some more sounds, more bit alerts.
No.
Things like that. Oh. But that has been the goal. But it's really dependent on, first of all, do I get the money? And then can I still find another stream deck? Because after the epidemic happened, they haven't been sold that openly around anymore. But there should still be some here and there. Because at the very beginning, there were so many people that started streaming because they were locked in. And then at the very end, it was like,
No.
everybody is streaming. Nobody wants these anymore. It's like, no, there are even more people now that want these, so why don't you sell more? And now I'm getting very confused with the combinations of yes and no's. But we should be back in it. Yeah. It should be fun again. But yeah, I had to take a quick recording of that glitch I created. Just because, well, I never done it in an open ground. I have done it... actually, I'm gonna show an example. Maybe I can recreate it. Like, there have been situations like this, that I'm jumping from above. I'm jumping down and they're like, oh no, I don't want to go down. And yep, here we go. This I have done before. That I have done multiple times. But I do find it surprising how... Wait, why... Did you break it somehow? Why isn't it playing it all the time? I'm very confused. How are you doing it? You are gonna overflow the system at this point, and how many times have you activated it already? This is madness. Like, seriously, Dawn is gonna have a sore throat tomorrow. I'm legit gonna be concerned, not only about your wallet, I'm also gonna be concerned that Twitch itself is gonna flag you for fraudulent something, because that's so many times doing the exact same command. Like now I don't even know, is it actually like queuing up half of these, or is it skipping half of these? Because you just keep going and going and going. This is madness. Holy shit, how much are you gonna put in? Like, I can't even look at my game anymore. I'm just looking at the list. It just keeps scrolling up, and I can't see anything more in the entire list than these these alerts. And usually I can see things past for the last 3 months. Yeah, I can't see anything more than just today. Even if I scroll down. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna have a sore throat this way soon as well. Oh, I completely forgot what I was even gonna talk about. Pure madness. Snom! Look, there's a Snom. Like, it's weird to see Snom in such a green environment, but there is Snom. And I like Snom. Like, who wouldn't love Snom? But the issue is that I don't like Snom's evolution, and bug types, they tend to be bad in the end game, like all the time. Yeah, like I said, in the log, I just can't see anything more than just an endless feed now. So I'm not sure, is it... Wait, is it actually done? No, it's still going on. Yeah, this might take like an hour at this rate. Like, holy shit, thank you, but holy shit. Wait, mass outbreak of Chansey? Where? Oh, there's a Chansey? Holy shit, yeah, I could not keep count at all. That's a lot. That's a... What the hell was that? Like, this keeps happening only when I'm streaming. Like, random Pokemon just charge me up or jump at me or something. This never happens when I play alone on Violet. I do have quick balls, but I only have so few. I shouldn't. I will try to capture this. Just because it happened to attack me, so... Yeah, that's a normal type move against a ghost. Like, these are gonna knock it out. Hold up, this is 60. Maybe I won't knock it out. Most likely I will though. Yeah, like no joke, this might go on for the next hour at this point. You put so many of the commands in. At least we know when the final bit amount is gonna come out, that we know that it should end at that point. Oh wait, how many bits was the last one? 12. Did you put 12 more times than once? Because if you put 12 somewhere in the middle as well... that was too perfect of a timing again. Holy shit. How do you do this? So we should know that it's about to end if we just see a 12. But yeah, Espatra. This is a very weird Pokemon, I do have to say. Like, I have a hunch it's gonna go on to... Yeah, it will go on for a while. But yeah, I have a hunch because I haven't been looking at people's favorite Pokemon listings and all, or least favorites. But I have a hunch that this is gonna end up in the list of many people's least favorite Pokemon ever. And then there is still gonna be a very vocal group that really loves this.
Yes.
And I bet most who will love this, it's just gonna love it because of the Karen hairdo.
Yes.
Oh! Is that 2 meters? I don't know how to convert feet to like meters perfectly.
Yes.
Like, if that's it, sure. I guess it would be at the opportune height to peck me in the face. Oh, okay. Like I said, I have no idea how to properly convert feet to meters.
Yes.
6.7, okay. But yeah, I have turned off the naming thing, so it would be a bit of a hassle to name it, because it would be just locked into the boxes. I didn't even get away from the combat and I immediately attacked again. Yeah, like it should be around that. But every time I try to, you know, convert using a Google or another converter service, it's never working. Yeah, and like I said, I'm not joking. This might legit go on for the next hour. Like every one of the yes, it's just a couple of seconds, but it's still like a couple of seconds, and then there is a couple seconds break. This might extend to an hour. Oh wait, that's 12. That might be it. I think that was it. Whoa. I should have looked at the time, like when it started. Yeah, that was a while. Again, thank you so much. And now we have noticed that you cannot break the system that easily, it seems, since it did work out in the end. I would have assumed it to break at some point. I don't want to fight you, but there's an Axew. If I would use old Pokemon, I would be so hard tempted to use an Axew. I can make a bet that you would run out of money before the system is fully broken. I bet you could make it so that it would like do long enough of a list that it would go on the entire stream today, and next time I'm gonna stream I have already forgotten about it and it will still going on. Holy shit. That's even just saying that is lunacy. No joke. But on the other hand, I can't remember the last time I had 300 euros just somewhere. Not counting my whatchamacallit, rent. Because yeah, I do have more money in my account, but it instantly goes to the rent. And I'm in the negative. Every month the same. I wonder how long would that actually take? Because it should be, let's say it's an average of 7 seconds per one of yes. And you could get, I don't know the exact bit rate, but let's say that you could get 90% of that straight in the bits. So a million times 0.9 and then times 100. Yeah, it would take eons. It would take you more than a couple of hours just inputting it in as well. Like, no joke. I need to know what type this one is. If it's gonna be an ice type, I will just demolish it. A fighting type. The thing is, I cannot hit it with a Shadow Ball. It can't hit me with fighting type moves. No, screw it. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, it could be very, like, it could be calculated. And I would be very tempted to do it. But I don't know where my calculator is. And I don't trust my phone's calculator because there's too many zeros. No joke. My phone's calculator most likely would just stop counting. It is very tiny. And I don't want to download an extra calculator. Yeah, and since Twitch should not understand you putting it multiple times in a row, so I guess like the fastest way would be that you have it copy pasted. So it would be just Ctrl V, enter, Ctrl V, enter, Ctrl V, enter. So you would have to press 3 buttons over and over and over and over and over again. Because I'm not sure, would Twitch even allow you to macro that? Or would it detect and kick you out? I'm sure that it would be Amazon or your bank or something would alarm and make this entire thing stop before it's all done. This is the thing, I would not bet myself. Because Twitch, of course, wants money. They really want the money. But they also should have multiple automatic systems that are against botting. For the fact that they're like spamming messages and macros. Just because many of the code bases they have used just have those by default. So I know that at some point it would stop. I can't say at what point it would stop. And yeah, the million would be the biggest. Like, yeah, but you did it like in a humane speed. Did you even use copy paste? Or did you, like, don't tell me that you typed it every time. But anyway, you did it at a humane speed. Really? Oh. So is that why there were sometimes different numbers? I might actually just go back to the Poké Center because I've been fooling around a bit too much right now. XU scales. Okay, yeah, that explains it then. And yeah, the trainers that want the battle as well. Yeah, let's heal, go to heal quickly, come back, do a trainer battle, and continue up the mountain. Yeah, the 12 I guessed as much. But there were those few occasional random numbers, so that I assumed as well were, you know, mistakes. At the very beginning, I thought that the system malfunctioned because I don't remember all the numbers I have in bit alerts. When I find time and I find good new things to add, I will add more things. But I will need to see about it. I actually have an idea for one, but I need to work with an animation for that, so it might take a moment. But Rent comes in. Yes and no. Because at that one I might be able to get done more easily, because I have more places I can look for like a copyright-free version, because I can actually read the websites that would be providing it, so I wouldn't get instantly fucked by it. Also, I would need to see like how long and which parts of it to do, but that could be done. Wait, translate? You mean like actually translating the anthem itself? Holy shit, that would be awful. Like, it's not surprisingly that outdated, word-wise. Like, not most of it. Like, many countries do have very antiquated ways how it is done. But every time you have, like, I've been singing it for the past 15 years, it just seeps the irony within it. Fool. That would be a lot though. Like, I'll see what I can do. I don't think, like, the full one most likely would be too long. I don't know how long the longest message can be. Like, even with the shortened versions of the song, it's still multiple minutes. But I have to see, like, I'm gonna have a game tomorrow and on Saturday, so maybe I can look into things on Sunday. I do have to do some research for the boss battles, so don't tell Koran that I haven't been able to do the studying up for the fight yet, but that I need to do that before Sunday night as well. As I say, there's many role questions I have not don't know the solid answers yet. Also, did I just see a spin? Did you just spin? Spin? To me, it looked like it spun down the mountain. Anyway. So adorable. Okay, I will leave you alone. Oh yeah, say Titan. Sneasel. Oh, how many messages you sent me? Loading. The thing is that even though many songs, especially on YouTube, say that it should be a copyright-free version of a national anthem, many times they actually are not. Someone will claim that, oh, we are the ones who actually make this specific like recording of this anthem, so we want all the money. That's why I need to be like really precise. And with the Finnish national anthem, I might be able to find, because a place that would give one out freely and easily, all of those sites would be in Finnish. So, and yeah, Google translating to find those sites and like understanding the sites fully, it's not an easy task. Google Translate is good at translating like basic words, but the Finnish language is funny in the way that you're just saying the basic words, most likely people will understand you. But there is a difference of saying like drive and instead of I will drive. Things like that. Making like the target of the action be the correct one. Those are like the biggest mistakes. So you might read like a history piece where it just says that, oh, this man killed the other man, but the translator would just said, killed. Like, what? And I have seen it happen way too many times. I have actually been in lectures that were done with automatic translations. And let's just say that there was a certain historical figure that ended a certain life in a manner which cannot be said online, just because that is a taboo nowadays, even though it's a topic that should be discussed, because it is a severe topic, yes, but it would need to be discussed. But let's just say that the translations just said that they killed someone else, which was wrong. And people were very confused. And yes, this was an actual history lecture. But many in that lecture had a very different understanding of what happened than the reality after it for a while. I haven't actually listened to it, so I will listen to it after this. Oh, I have not seen this Taurus. Yeah, like it's been so overused on everything. But yeah, I knew that the Taurus would have 3 forms in this region, but this is the first time I've seen this one. So I guess they are region exclusive. What type is it though? Fighting fire. Huh. Well, that's a huge imbalance because the other one is a water type. So no wonder my Torch Stone doesn't do much. Shadow Ball. Wait. Why would it even work? It just does. Is the secondary fire typing just making it possible? I never looked into deeply like when you lose an immunity. Like secondary typings mix like are still a very confusing thing for me occasionally. Like resistance I can never remember fully. And the fact that especially how when resistance with the primary and secondary typing, how they change. It's just a very confusing mess to me. But I should start to learn those things, because I do want to learn more about competitive. I have learned a lot. I actually have some competitive Pokemon. I have a competitive team in Sword and Shield. It's a very gimmicky one. It's one that I love, just because it has Pokemons I love, but it is technically a competitive team. But, But their special attack is high. I will... In essence, Seed Bomb wouldn't do anything for me anyway. So maybe I just... Yeah, let's just take Seed Bomb off. Like, I've been streaming for an hour and I haven't like left the first road I started on. And I'm not at all surprised. I knew that I'm just gonna go back and forth and do random shit. But I didn't expect that I would be hearing yes for the first half an hour of the hour. Like, I guess it's mentally way better to hear yes than like for an hour than to hear no. Even if I would know that it's like, and this is an actual study that has been made, even though I would know and know that like hearing the word no is very artificial, it's not anybody saying no to me particularly, but the human mind is funny in a way that it would still lower down my mood, most likely. Just because human mind works that way. "6 days. Yeah, I have not been wanting to count down to Christmas, because I will be spending it home. And I already know that it's gonna be rough, let's just say. But like, if that's something you actually want to do, that's all the way up to you. And let's just say, it's something I'm very used to hearing. Not on my streams, though. Oh, it was Dr. Rio. Come on, I want to get up. There we go. And this is Metal Claw. I might actually want to use Metal Claw with something, but I don't know what. When? And like, just a bold statement or an actual thing you are gonna say? Or do, I mean. Like, no joke, like, I'm not afraid of actually seeing people. Like, yeah, I could, like, arrange something. I'm not joking. Let's just say I've been very surprised for the amount of hugs I have received when I've actually met people I only known online. Especially with the thing that I would expect nobody want to get near me, and then just hugs after hugs and hugs. It's been a while though. Because I haven't been able to go anywhere for a very long time. I actually did go to, yeah, students of all ages. I actually had like an average of getting out of the country for like 2 times a year. And that was going on until I moved away from home. I think it broke a bit before that, but after that, I haven't left the country for like... Wait, have I been off the country only 2 times? Can't even remember fully. Let's just say it's mostly you. Because I did add everything that were there before. And it's continuing forward. And yeah, like I can't say the specific numbers, but how, let's just say how the money will go through Twitch to me, it is what it is, let's just say. And last time showed that the numbers didn't match up as they should even, so I will have to see at what point does it fail. Because last time I think it went on like well for the money, like the bits calculated as it should, but then at some point it just broke and it started calculating wrong. Yeah, that's another thing. There is a tax in between, but I can't talk about the numbers. It's actually part of the terms of service. Well, not terms of service. The what's the word even? Affiliate agreement. So I can't talk about the specific numbers. And yeah, let's just say that international tax things are very confusing. Especially because there are always somebody just pulling extra money in between. Gotika, well, it's a psychic type, so bite. I guess it's always up to you. How do you want to use it? Okay, I see that you send the one with the words as well. So I will look into that after, like actually listen it through after the stream. Because I'm not sure, like I must have heard the anthem at some point, but I don't know have I ever heard it fully. Plus, it has been a very long time ago if I even have heard it fully. Like, it's funny in a way that I know most flags and even heraldry and regalia of like almost every country out there. Like we are talking 90% of countries. But I have only heard the anthem for, let's say, 5% of them. I don't know. Do I want... Yeah, I know. I have seen that going on as well. And that's very, very, very much against the terms of service. Just on Twitch general. It's against, like, Netflix terms of service. It's against so many things. Like, people doing it on Discord... could, like, it could technically go on without an issue. Even if it would leak to the people in charge. It could still be arranged so it's in a legal gray zone. But on Twitch, it's so legally bad that, no joke, you would get jailed if you are fully uncaught. Because the amount of payments you would have to do would be like 10 times per everyone viewing. So, yikes. Like, I were like very good with Pokemon names. Until Gen 5, I could say every Pokemon name ever. And like remember them. After Gen 5, I have had a very spotty memory. There are many Pokemon that I even used, but I keep mixing up the names. And now with the latest 2 generations, they aren't, like, they have not been around long enough that I have learned. All of them. And some of them, they just fade out. What? Shiny? Oh yeah, it's shining, but it's not a shiny. I can... Freaking Sableye, stop. Like, I have a hunch it's gonna be too high level. But I can check. Oh, come on! Leave me alone for a second. Yeah, the fact that the random Pokemon here are, like, my level... Oh, come on! They just pushed me into another fight. Oh, there's already one under me. Oh, it ran away. But yeah, I bet it's gonna be at least level 50. So let's see. I will have the type advantage unless it's gonna Terra type to something else. Oh, ice! I still maintain the advantage, so I might be able to do this. So let's see. 75! Now here's the thing. I might lose even if I go all out. But fuck it. It's gonna be a lot of levels if I succeed, but even this might... Ow! Yeah, that hurts. Hello! Welcome! 75? What? Also, like, in order to take a clip, just take your mouse cursor, like, onto the, like, the stream itself, and on the bottom of the stream, you should see this button that says clip. It's next to the full screen button. Oh yeah, that's just how it works. Let's see. If it doesn't crit, I should. Oh, 1 HP. 1 HP. Ooh. I think it should, like, break the thing now. Yep, there we go. So I can try to capture it. And I will try to capture it. But there is no guarantees I get it. I might legitimately run out of Pokemon. That was close on a first try. Ow. Well, there goes our first. And yeah, this Lucario would not listen to what I tell it if I would try to use it. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna use it. But since you wanted me to capture it, I will try to capture it. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. Ah, sturdy! Endure the hit. I don't have anything that would inflict a status effect that wouldn't kill it. Like, that's something I would need. Like, I did like the sprite. I don't like a Lucario, though. Did you actually make a clip, or do you want to use that as a clip? No, that it doesn't work like that. You need to physically press the button. Like, it's the only way to do it, and you need to do it quickly, like after the thing you want the clip happened. Oh, thank you, Goron. Yeah, Killer Bottle has an interesting, like, effect to the camera. It feels like the camera is always, like, way too close to it. Oh, that is an actual clip. So you did it. Good. Like, I don't dare to click it right now, otherwise there would be a lot of echo and go around, but I will watch it. Like, the timing and all after the stream. But yeah, like I said, there is a very likelihood that I might run out of Pokemon before we are catching this Lucario. Oh, come on. I'm gonna be forced to send out, like, my trap Pokemon next. Which, because I don't remember, so as exactly know, how is the helm gonna work in this specific generation. So this will either result in the both Pokemon being knocked out, or it's just gonna be Lucario losing a bit of HP and my Pokemon being knocked out. Come on. Okay, moment of truth. How much damage will the helm do? It's not a knockout. I don't want all of my Pokemon to die. I'm not gonna use a Max Revive. But I'm not exactly sure how the sturdy thing is gonna work throughout the end. you know, screw it. I'm gonna do this. Hopefully it doesn't knock me out in one go. Of course it has more types of attacks. It just hasn't chose to use any of the attacks before. So if I would get the Helm trigger again, that would be a both side KO. That should be quite a good amount of XP. But the issue is that my Pokemon are mainly knocked out. AKA, this trick is not gonna work. And I'm stuck in a situation where I need to either flee or make sure that both Pokemon gets knocked out. Which again would not result into much of gain to me. I'm just wasting resources. Oh. So, screw it. Let's see how this will end up. Wait, why do I see the message being in red? Why is it in red? It should not... Like, it's not on the stream itself, on my end it's red, and I don't know why. Like, you have added me on a message before, so I don't know why your message is red. But like, do you want the file of the clip? Is that what you are after? It's like, I can see if it's tiny enough, I might be able to send it to you. I'm not sure. Is it small enough, though? Maybe if I can handle off the handbrake, I might be able to get it to work. Like, sure, yeah, you can use things where I'm in as a meme. Like, I'm not offended. Like, I've been memed to death in multiple ways. I always appreciate if somebody asks. That I can say. Okay, so this is gonna be a knock. Oh, you mean that? Yeah, sure. Like, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Feel free to use it. So yeah, that was a horror show. How close am I to a Pokemon Center? You know, actually, let's auto heal. Oh, now let's get quickly out of that before we are in combat there. You know what? Let's make a sandwich. I kind of wasted the healing, but screw it. Let's make a sandwich. I think it should revive all of the party. And we got so many ingredients. Anyhow. So, let's redecorate, because I do remember that last time I bought multiple things. So we have a spooky tablecloth. So this is the new tablecloth. Let's see. It's nice, but I would have chosen like almost all of the ghost Pokemons to be different ones. So, water bottle. It shall be the silver bottle. And oh, it's actually a differently modeled bottle as well. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Okay, how about the cup? So what does the silver cup look like? Well, the cup just remains like a normal cup. It has the same branding though. Oh wait! The ball! Oh, no, the ball is in choose ball. There we go. Cyber ball. Yes. I shall throw the cyber ball. Yes, that is the cyber ball. It should have lights, but I don't know how they just turn on or off. Okay, well, like, so many thanks for being here, and especially for the bits and all. It's always lovely to see you. And welcome back if you get back. But yeah, let's make the actual sandwich. So, any of these something I would actually care about? No, so let's try to make our own. Oh. Whoa! Wait, how many? How many was that? One. Okay, because on my side, for some reason, it showed 6. And I was very confused what was going on. But thank you so much. Like, every little bit helps. Oh yeah, I forgot that the founders are still around. And yep, now Go Around can utilize my emotes everywhere else as well. But yeah, let's make a sandwich I would actually want to eat right now. Why is a potato tortilla an ingredient? You should use that as a separate sandwich, not as an ingredient. So, of course, we would have jalapenos. Oh, so this is the thing I didn't know. I wonder what's that translated. Like an actually good sandwich. So, oh, yep, definitely chorizos. Bacon. I was waiting for bacon anyway. Yep, red onions and onions. And just to bring in some more flavor, pickles. Now, noodles aren't good in sandwich. Noodles are excellent for soup and many other, but not on sandwich. And adding chili sauce. Definitely chili sauce. It is a sandwich, so butter is necessity. Olive oil. We do have many meat that loves olive oil, so yes. And wasabi. Yes. And yeah, we have the silver pig since I don't really have any additional pigs. I bet the stats on this sandwich are gonna be horrible. Also, I have a hard time actually seeing the sandwich. Why is it so bright? Also, I never seen the bowls being this bugged out. Like where the ingredients come from. Did I just found a very bad place to make sandwiches? It's by sheer coincidence, or is it this tablecloth that's bugging out? Yeah, like, never go over your limits. I'm not joking when I've been saying that I've been worrying about your wallet. Okay, because this bacon is like this very slabby big bacon. You can't even get this type of bacon over here. It's gonna be really hard to get all on the sandwich. Okay, it just went through. And jalapenos on the top. You always want the spicy things on top, so when it gets squeezed, it goes into the meat. And then just the top, and pick through. And take a picture. Oh, that's so delicious looking sandwich. Like, unfortunately, like, the pickles are the only thing I could really have like a good access to. No joke, even getting the onions is surprisingly hard for me. No! Holy shit! Did you just say that you don't have much money and you go on and give 5 more subs? Holy shit, thank you. Ooh. Holy shit!
For the Emperor!
Holy shit! Yeah, no, like, can you afford food? Like, seriously? I'm worried.
For the Emperor!
Yeah, this is gonna go on for a while. Let's see who all actually got them. Damn it, I can't see it on my end. Like, you know, acceptable manner, everyone who got the subs.
For the Emperor!
Because the first two I can see, yeah, but people that do tend to be here. Then someone I have no idea who it is. Then we have a team member. Then again someone I have no idea who it is. And then I can't see the rest.
For the Emperor!
But yeah, Jesus. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, everyone else I know except the last one and the third one. That's not so spicy. Why my player characters are always complaining how spicy it is. And no matter what I do, it's always a 3-star. So, we should be able to find big bugs, have easier time catching rock, and we are gonna see fire types. Okay. Yeah, done picnicking. Like I said, like I'm very worried. Can you actually afford your rent at this point? Yeah, like don't ever overextend yourself like that. Like Jesus. And talking of noodles, like I wish I had more time for cooking nowadays actually, because only a couple of years ago I did eat a lot more noodles, but the way how I do noodles, it actually takes a couple of hours to boil. Yes, I slow cook the noodles. I add spices slowly, because I couldn't afford anything else but the noodles as actual ingredients, so I just wanted to make them the most delicious as possible. And I would really want to eat more of that, but it takes so much time, I can never see myself doing it nowadays. Oh, you already paid it, but still. Like, I will have a Warcry game, but I did arrange it, so I will be free, like, at the usual stream starting time anyway. Yeah, that's a ton. Like, no joke, that's a huge amount. And I'm beyond words. To be honest, I've been beyond words for a while now, but still, it goes even deeper. Somehow, like, I've been put to a bottom of a well, and I just keep sliding down, more down and more down. But yeah, back to the question, go around. So I will be here, like, on normal streaming times anyway. So I would definitely be down. Definitely be down for either one, or even both. But most likely just one game per day. Was it Minecraft of the first time? Because most people on IF side, I have like been around for like such a long time already. I don't remember like the first time meetings with almost anyone, and it's still like it doesn't matter how much weight you have. It does help a lot if you eat like. How to say it in English again? Like, you need to have like a specific timetable that you like spread out the eating throughout the day. That's the best way for your body. And that's something I haven't been able to do. it usually happens like that. Like when I wake up, I eat, and before I go to bed, I eat, which is very bad. But that's how my timetables usually only allow me to do. Yep, that I have done that multiple times. And I do remember that your name were in the listings. I do remember it. But like I said, like it's been such a long while now. I like remembering specifically like when was the first time I interacted with someone. It has gotten hazy. Because there is so many people nowadays. I did compensate everyone. I haven't actually been in this specific area on my Violet copy, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna find. So many gimme clues. Oi. If it's not my fault if somebody just goes attacking random citizens. Oh, so I'm hearing a random airplane going up, like over me. What the hell? This is not a traffic route for airplanes normally. I'm not sure, should I start climbing or should I start... I guess I should start climbing. I don't even know what Pokemon to expect in this area. It is still a valid answer to the question, so... You are nowhere near the peak. Gastrodon. I actually have a Gastrodon in the competitive team. It's, let's just say, it's very good and very bad in the team at the same time. White Flames? What? So good, God. But what do you mean by planes? And you mean in planes as in aeroplanes or planes of existence? Because I'm never buying planes, I'm just conquering them. That's a completely different thing. Because you can't claim an ownership of a plane. I can. As in airplanes or planes of existence. Team with 2 Gastrodons. This is not fun. Just planes. But just planes? Like, no! I was expecting it to do that ages ago though, so... Don't live. Planes. Yeah. I would prefer not to though. Ow! But yeah, like, hearing a helicopter go over here, it's not that uncommon of a thing. Because accidents do happen and people need to be rushed into a hospital. And both of the bigger hospitals, like, in a walk... Oh! The dragon! It's evolving! I think it only has 2 forms, so I already know what it's gonna be like. No, it has more evolution steps. Huh. Oh, thank you. Oh. So yeah, I have not seen this one ever before either. It retains the typing though. And now to think of it, yeah, it does make sense that there is a middle evolution. Because the size difference is huge. Because I have seen the last stage. Yeah, I like this. Ice mask. Like, if I would be renaming, I would rename this Pokemon to Archibald. And, like, we would have Archibald, but then who would I rename?
Eleanor, you misguided mechanism. You'll destroy us all.
Because I don't have a steel type in this team. But everybody just evolves after this one fight. And yeah, I have seen the evolution now, so it's not surprising. Yeah, our small olive has turned into an actual olive tree. Very tiny tree, but an olive tree. It just wants to share the oil? That... Okay, it loves sharing the oil? That's a weird thing to think about. The camera just going about, I was like, is something else happening as well? No. 2 evolutions, that was already quite much. Yeah, like... I really appreciate the money spent. But, like I said, I really hope you can actually go on for the rest of the month. Oh. I forgot that thing is still working. Because I mainly, like, that has mainly been replaced with the bit alerts. Because with that system you only get a sound. Although there are some sounds over there which aren't in bit alerts at all. I hope that everyone was able to hear it. Because on my end it was too loud, so I could not hear it. Like, I mean, like, the game was too loud. But yeah, so I do need a lot more fights to get the item, and I have no idea what the item is. But... Oh! I thought that there was some new Pokemon somewhere attacking me. Again, I couldn't hear the sound like properly, so... Oh... Ooh, Ice Stone. Like, I guess Eevee evolves with that one in this game. What else evolves with it though? Alolan Vulpix? Is Alolan Vulpix in this game? Does it evolve with an Ice Stone? I don't remember all the specifics. Again, like, too many generations, so small bits like that have gotten a bit muffled. Yeah, the library on that should be quite vast. I was going to extend it at some point as well. Snow Slope Run? I actually know Snow Slope Run. I will not talk about it much yet, because that's gonna be spoilers. Oh, come on, I should be able to get back up. There we go. Give me cool. Yeah, Chandra, student. Like, I could see her just saying that. No joke. She must have been studying for quite a long while. sleep. This might take a while. I'm only one level higher than it. And that was a crit! Please, our tank. No, not the widescreen on top of everything. Oh no, this is gonna take forever. I'm gonna run out of PP before I have dealt with it. Why is it trying to heal me though? I need to start biting. What? Why was it so... Is it all of its stats on special defense? Why is its stats on special defense? It should be on defense and HP. I don't get it. Okay. That was odd. That was very odd. Moving on. I'm still gonna need a couple of battles after this one. But respect. What? The mountain? But the mountain. The timing on that banging. That was something. Also, wait. Why can't I see it in the chat? That's odd. All the other ones are in the chat, but that one isn't. No, I didn't want to use bite. I didn't see that I was actually in the next menu already. Because yeah, I wanted to do that. Yeah, that's huge amount of money, dude. Like, yeah, you got insane timings on the certain things. But no joke. I have not had that amount of money to spend on someone else for who knows how long. It is insane. I'm really thankful, but whoa. But Rage Fist, I think this might be the new move. I don't want to spoil, but I think this is the move. So what to because I really need this move. Next week. Oh yeah, you did say that you still have 6 days. So it makes sense. Oh yeah, I do remember, but you said that 6 days on. Oh wait, or did you just say 6 days until? Oh, I'm scrolling up because I do remember that you said 6 days. Yes, 6 days work left. Yep, I did remember right. But yeah, I almost forgot about the bike thing. So, has it healed up? I hope so, because if you haven't healed up, I would highly recommend a hospital. Well, not a hospital, but a doctor's visit at least. A scab is normal. And especially with conditions like this, the scab might be there for a while. The weather conditions. So, yeah, what do I take off? So in essence, these two moves are competing. I guess low kick. Low kick for now. I will replace Fury Swipes soon. Ooh. Now that you... Just a hospital. I don't think horses have their specific clinics anywhere. Like, no jokes. Back in my home city... there is. You can... but I don't know how that works. It would just give you, like, a recommendation that... like, delete this move. I have pressed it sometimes, and usually that has been bad. So I don't know where it bases on the suggestions from. But, yeah, back to the story. Like, I've been going between, like, 7 different stories and never finishing any one of them. But, back in my home city, there is a lot of ranches throughout that has horses. There is no, like, a permanent animal clinic anywhere of any sort. It has been moving from place to place throughout the years. And there tends to only be one, like, veterinarian, like, working there at one time. So that one person who can only keep the clinic open for, like, 1 day a week, randomly changing. They can answer their phone more times than that. But that one person has to go to all the horse ranches, all the cow pastures, like every place with any sort of animal. I just wonder, how the hell do they have time for anything? Because they should have a constant feed of, like, jobs for them. Like, cow ranches, for instance, there's a million things where they need a veterinarian, like, weekly. No joke. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone having both. Because it's usually either or. People usually just donate a lot of bits, or they just donate a lot of subs. Usually nobody does both. Yeah, like, there are veterinary, like, services in almost every country, but like I said, like, back home, there is only, like, in the entire city, there is usually only one veterinarian working. And the city is vast, like, in area. So it's crazy to think about. I wonder. Because flying type. But also electric type. Haha! It doesn't work! So we shall spark. Oh yeah, I really want to see how the timing on that one works. Yeah, I don't like Walk Trio. Like, if it would not have changed color, I bet I would have liked it a lot more. But because it did change the coloring, I don't like it one bit. But talking about Pokemon I like, here's one. Although, I just want to eat it. It's a chili pepper. Like, I don't want to use one, I just want to put one on a plate. It's a walking chili pepper. Yep, I'll see you later. Thank you so much, dude. It's been insane. Maybe at some point I should edit out that command a bit. Make it a bit more personalized. I do want to collect items, but I don't want to be stuck fighting random Pokemon either. So... Oh, damn it. Oh no. Yeah, better not aggro that one. Bullet Seed. It was in Pokemon Rumble U, I think, where I needed the Pokemon with Bullet Seed and I didn't get any. For like a mission. So I actually had to do a lot of grinding so I could get the Celebi NFC figure I had. Bullet Seed. Oh no, this might... I will be stuck fighting both of them now. No, it actually pushed me all the way back here. Oh damn it, this fall is a bit too high. Oh no, I wasn't counting on this. But I want that item. There we go. Okay, so we ain't getting back up there. Stone, nice. Like, it always feels so good to find like one of those stones that were one-off in older games. Although, I don't know, can I find... Like, in raids, I would assume that I can find more. But I wonder which raids would give out more of them. Like, on a average base, that is. It's soon been 2 hours and I haven't kept a break. I should take a break soon. So, Mogrim has, ow, a bit of annoying typings for me, but it should take fire. There we go. What else you got, kid? Ding. Hyper voice. Maybe? Oh yeah, I forgot that this roar. No. Like, I should keep roar just so if I actually get the double battles. Yeah, not using agility. That move has been banned in almost everything. So I don't want to use it. It is good, but banned because agility moves tend to be a bit unfair. Okay, this might turn out painful if it just keeps on roosting and I don't get a one-hit KO. But I get a one-hit KO. Well, this Dennis definitely weren't a menace. Oh, did they actually, like, do the dialogue of that kid from the meme? Yo, check this out, I'm gonna beat this asshole. No, I'm not gonna post a video, I got the shit kicked out of my... That's the feeling I get out of that. And the Age of Sigma version of that I just love. Freaking, they have kept Nagash as a freaking punching bag all the goddamn time, even though he should be OP as hell. Like, yeah, I know that they keep, like, making more and more excuses and giving reasons why he's so nerfed, but come on. Like, why does everybody else get their day in the sun? Meanwhile, my dude legit becomes the sun and he still gets beaten up. He did become the purple sun, like the purple sun, so I'm not wrong. There is a gimme ghoul. Polypers. There's lots of lions everywhere. Not that I'm complaining, but I just find it weird. Also, that one deerling, just in midst of all. Oh, there is actually a couple more, but they're really playing with their lives. But yeah, like I said, I should have that break. I do need it. So this is gonna be a couple of minutes, but I will be back. Couple of minutes.
Governor Militant Alexander's naming of his capital proved highly premature, as Victory Bay saw his troops broken and slaughtered by the powers of chaos. Eliphas the Inheritor led an unholy procession through the streets of the shattered city, his cultists shouting out terrible supplications and gathering up the dead and wounded. These unfortunates were brought before the great Hellstorm cannon that had formed the center of the Imperial defense. Eliphas's sorcerers, Amphion and Zethus, then performed a terrifying ritual using these rotting corpses as their sacrifice. With their dark words, the demon of plague and rot, bound into the cannon during the Horus Heresy, awoke anew. The Word-Bearers celebrated this day as that when their new crusade obtained the support of Ner'gul, the Chaos God of pestilence and decay. To celebrate his victory over the Eldar, Eliphas had his men crack open all the aliens' waystones. According to the black texts circulated after this dark day, these eldritch gems held the souls of the Eldar, keeping them from feeding the powers of chaos. By breaking the waystones, the Word-Bearers fed thousands of Eldar souls to Slaanesh, the Chaos God of excess and decadence, and obtained that dark deity's favor for their dark crusade. Faithful subjects of the Emperor understandably took heart to see the Word-Bearers strike at the heart of the Necron infestation of Cronus. With two implacable evils turning on one another, the thinking went, the forces of right couldn't help but win. Unfortunately, Eliphas the Inheritor would emerge from his victory in the Thur Abyss Plateau more dangerous than ever. Imperial commanders could not guess that the Necrons held strange technologies and artifacts that were as hateful to the powers of chaos as they were to life itself. By shattering the basalt monoliths and unholy archives of the Necrons, Eliphas was striking at one of the only forces, other than the God Emperor himself, able to push back the ruinous powers. In so doing, he not only removed a threat to his power, but gained the favor of Tzeentch, one of the Chaos Gods of the Warp. His dark crusade would carry the sanction of the God of Sorcery from that day onward, making it all the more unstoppable.
And I'm back. And sorry, I pressed the wrong button there, which resulted me in having a split second of a recording. But because I took that split second of a recording, I have a hunch it would lead that you guys would see a freeze screen if I turned it back right now. So in the meantime, for the first time in a very, 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 very long time, I seemingly got a booster pack on Steam. And it's for Phasmophobia. Yeah, I was quite surprised to see that, oh, they actually now have achievements and cards. I got two moons and one Wheel of Fortune. Why does it feel like I'm playing Modern? Because that's the shit I usually see in Modern. And I don't like it. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Oh, there we go. I was about to say that, yeah, I was gonna turn back, but then I got a freeze frame. But let's see if I do a long jump. There we go. They're up here. Stealth Rock. Ooh, Stealth Rock. Actually, yeah, Nakastako. I do want Stealth Rock. I do want it. So, let's use it. It can learn it. And I have another one. Oh, even you can learn it. But yeah, you shall learn it. But what do I take out? Oh, this is hard. I do want there to be coverage, but Mudshot isn't... It isn't that good of a move. Headbutt has more overall going with it. Yeah, let's replace Mudshot. Do I have any other traps available? I don't remember that I would. Not seeing any. Oh, spikes. But nobody can learn spikes. And nobody can learn toxic spikes. Because if I could have all three, now that would be awesome. And then I would just keep using Roar. I could just beat everything in a easy manner. At least we have Stealth Rock. That's something. The little bit helps. Oh yeah, and then a thing which I should do. Change places. Because I need to use that move. I have no idea how many times, but I need to use it. Hello, little one. So adorable, but because you're adorable, I should leave you. Hello, Gimme Ghoul. Yeah, I don't care that I will knock it out. I have captured so many Gimme Ghouls in the other game already. Oh yeah, I forgot it raises up its speed when you hit it. Oh, thank you, Goro. Ugh. Ugh. So bad. So horrible, but it's so necessary. It's like last night. I legit had like a feeling that I'm gonna die for the lack of water, but I could not get out of bed. And yeah, okay, it wasn't even during the night. It was like at 10 a.m. But I was really tired. I was only in bed for a couple of hours at that point. Okay, more hydration. Ugh. Ugh. I didn't actually want to do that, but well, I pressed the button. I wonder if I would send out the Pokemon, would the move like as it uses in that mode count? I don't think it does, because items certainly don't work. I wish it would be that easy, Goran. Ah, welcome back. Were you forced to just wait for something that just didn't happen at all? Because I've been in that situation. Well, that's the first one. And the second one. Blah. Yeah, my team has advanced a surprising amount this stream, even though I haven't... Oh no, I haven't gone anywhere yet. Bleh. 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 Why does the water has to taste so bad over here? Like, that's one thing I'm missing from home. The water is actually tolerable there, and yeah, the water has gone way worse over there as well, but at least it's way better than here. Also, fun fact, the pipes over there are just so cold. The water is like so close to freezing. You always get like the perfect drinking water temperature wise from the tap back home. At least if you use the tap that's near me. Like my room. Wait. How many? Wait, one more. Okay. It depends how you look at it. And the numbers as well. You know, screw it. I will just climb the mountain again. Well, that's money, but I got so many points at the beginning of the stream. Okay, here I go again. Ugh. Like, we are still at very much rookie numbers, and I actually was able to escape that battle. I thought I was locked in for sure. Like I said, we're still very much in the rookie numbers. It's been a long while since attempt drowning has happened on my streams. Oh. I knew that this would happen. But this is actually a perfect time for... Actually it isn't, because there's this normal type put out. Like I said, I can't talk of the specific numbers. And I said I never expect it to be fully filled. I would be shocked. I would be shocked beyond belief. But I might as well try. Because before the end date of that, I'm not gonna receive a single penny anyhow. And I really hope that it's just a thing which I discussed earlier, that Twitch is counting everything that happened this month only next month. Or otherwise there is like a ton of money just missing. Axu. Axu's adorable. I used to be an Axu, you know. get like that would strike too many flags. Let's just say, because I don't even have it. Like I do have a thing which I do want to include. That is gonna be like everything that's gonna be like more than 1,000 is gonna be loud, and one that I'm thinking about is gonna be very loud. It will just take a lot of working to it. I need to create an animation for it. I have the sound ready. I just need to make an animation for it first. Yeah, it's a very common thing for people to have, but people usually remove it if people actually start using it, which kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, what do you mean? I'm not at all sure how many times I need to use the move. But I'm pretty sure it is this move. It's a new move after all. And the typing matches. Okay, this could be it. Nope. Not enough. So we have to wait until the next time. Oh yeah, we are here. I gone around a lot. Like, hold up. This is where we started. Then I've been going everywhere around, and now we're here. I originally planned that we are going this way. I guess I'm still gonna go that way, so let's move. Wait, what did I just miss there? Maybe if I just ignore the topic, it will disappear. Actually, I was so far away from it, I thought I wouldn't be caught up. But yeah, like I did say earlier, if I were using Pokemon from older generations, I would have a hard time not using an Axew. Should I just go back, or am I gonna find another path forward? Let's just go a bit forward. But I do want to see who was the first person to ever actually form clay into a block and then decided, I wonder what happens if I start burning this thing. Like, there are so many random inventions throughout the history, especially food, where I'm like, who the hell did this for the first time? I'm not sure in all occasions I even want to know. Let's just say. Okay, in most occasions I don't want to know, but I'm very curious regardless. Yeah, let's go back and up. Because I don't remember the levels at all, so I have no idea. But I have a hunch that I am gonna be over leveled for many places now. I've been leveling up way too much. Like by pure accident in essence. Oh look, it's the kidnapper squad. How about we stay clear out of that? And yeah, shiny magnemites are really hard to see in this game because they shine so much. Trifu, leave me alone. I don't want to be kidnapped. I was trying to read the message, and I'm gonna be harassed by the major kidnapper. Leave me alone, Triple M. You know, screw it. Rage Fist. Like, the events that led into both world wars are very like, what the hell? Especially when you find out the sickening amount of profiteering that happened at both of them, and people did it willingly. Like, well, not well, provoked it willingly, seeing the situation building up. And ever since, we have had such a huge major weapon industry going on, engine which has never stopped for a single second. Oh, god damn it, I didn't think it would be enough. So now the Pokemon that really needed the XP is dead. But no, it is the enemy who shall taste death and defeat. As you know, this Primeape is revived now. Ready to deep strike. Let's see how the Primeape fares against dragons. Louisa. Yeah, it's weird that... What Pokemon did this trainer have in the other version then? They definitely didn't have this one. Since I saw it for the first time today. That's like how you want it to be worded. It's nowhere near the actual truth. And that's like very much known. The salt! It's getting even saltier! Oh, we have a salt golem! Hehehe. Is our entire team gonna evolve in this stream? Like, holy shit. Yeah, that is fact. That has happened so many times, it's confusing how can it keep happening. So, Hammer Arm. Why does it learn Hammer Arm from the get-go? That's a weird move for it to have. It is just a rock type. Oh, sorry, I kinda skipped the height. Yeah, like, I will summon it soon, so you can do a comparison. So, 100 power, 90 accuracy, also lowers the speed stat. Yeah, we are gonna forget Headbutt. Use Hammer Arm. Aww. Oi. That's not nice. Okay, first, auto heal. I do like the auto heal function. I would have hated it in other generations, but with this one, you get so many health items everywhere, it doesn't feel bad at all. So yeah. Be glad. I love them so much. Like, it reminds me so much of, if anybody has played Battle Chess, and I mean the Battle Chess that was for MS-DOS, the rook pieces, they formed into a golem if you actually ate a piece. I just get the same vibes. And I love those animations. I would leave those out, because even if it would be just fully on facts, I have a hunch that it's gonna be flagged as a violation of terms of service. Let's just say online platforms are weird about that. Let's see about that, because I kinda skipped on the height. So, details. Yep, 7.7. Like, but it's mainly consistent of the salt, so I don't know. Like, I think that 7.7 is the average height, and mine might be a smaller one, because you can actually get huge differences in size. Was there a way I can check it on my own? I think I have to take it to a certain NPC. Yeah. I will actually go to and try to find that NPC on this stream, just so we can figure it out. Because who knows, I might have a Pokemon that's super short or super tall from the average. That would allow certain funny things to happen. But let me get to a Pokestop, not Pokestop, a Poke Center somewhere on the mountain first, so I can just quickly get back here. Kapow! Pow, haha, you're dead. Always with the soulless eyes. Actually, is there a neighbor that Fawn has never been invaded by? Because, oh yeah, shit, I would need to get to a Pokemon Center. Yeah. But like, because throughout all of history, is there one that has never invaded? Ever. Because I have a hunch that almost everyone has at some point. Yeah, like Goran is asking the same question as I am. Which one has never done it? So I should either use one of the ethers or get to a Pokemon Center. But I feel really bad using the ethers because you can't buy them. Fun facts. There are surprising many places that we actually have invaded throughout the history, but that was way before we were a nation, aka the Vikings. Yeah, there is a very, 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 very minor population of Vikings living in our country. Most moved to Norway, but no, like Norway of that day. It wasn't Norway back then, but it's what we know Norway of now. So they came to recruit people from here, just because people over here tended to be taller than average even back then. So they wanted big strong men for their Viking ships. Most never came back, but some did. And that's why we still have a minor Viking population. It's very tiny, but it exists. Oh, it's starting to get steep. Poison jab. There's a bronze zone. Like, I'm a bit surprised that the NPC that wanted the bits wanted from bronze zone, because bronze zones are pretty much like everywhere. Meanwhile, the Pokemon that the NPC wanted bits from in Violet wanted it from Sinistes, and Sinistes only really appear in one place. And that place is a endgame area. Pretty much an endgame area. I can do way better with our Pokemon than a Skyrim horse. You know that they nerfed the climbing in Skyrim with horses so much it became pretty much non-existent. But I need to defeat some more titans to make the climbing a bit better. So let's not go for a fight, let's go for the Pokemon Center, let's heal up, then let's try to find that NPC and then come back. So I think I remember where they are. But yeah, there is a center right here. Just gather some items. Snowscape. What was the difference between a snowstorm and a hail? Ten trainers? That's a lot. Snow on RuneScape? I never seen snow on RuneScape. Like really snow. That's such a weird way to go at it. I will just leave it as it is. So far as I remember, oh yeah, and because we are facing the other way, the map is upside down. So far as I remember, the NPC we need to find is in Megosa. Note, I might remember it wrong. Let's see. I think they are here. And then... oh, right here. Yeah, very close. So yeah, you see there's quite a big size difference between these two. Oh, damn. I have a friend who actually had the same thing happening just a few years ago. And my condolences, because almost everything contains minor amounts of nuts. So I know the pain. I don't have full intolerance that is like something severe, but I've been working with people and trying to find places to go to eat that have, so I know how huge of a pain it is. Oh. And almost everyone that I know that have that, it has only become a thing after they're way old. I know nobody who have had it since they were young. It's horrible. Yeah. I have a couple of friends that it feels like even if they think about nuts, their throat starts to swell. And yeah, no joke, they can't go to like supermarkets at all because of that. Well, okay, we had a couple averages. Don't think I've ever even seen an almond cake. But here comes the moment of truth. Kanako. It's average. It's average? Okay, it was average. Didn't expect that. I expected it to be small. Now that's something more rare. I already did, but I can throw Primeape again. So yeah, it's just a bit smaller. But yeah, so the thing I was gonna say, almost like everyone that I know that have intolerance of nuts, it's never been that their stomach gets, you know, messed up. It's that they always get, like, almost everyone gets a rash, or that their throat starts to swell. But there is so many forms of allergy. It's no difference. But it's just slightly smaller, so it's not even like actually small. Then let's see, our starter is gonna be like tiny. No, everyone's just average. Oh, so it's rash and that. Oh yeah, that's even worse if it's both. Oh. But yeah, I have a friend who like has the worst jackpot. I can't talk. The worst like crossing off of everything. The fact that he has nut allergy. He is a celiac, so he can't have any sort of wheat whatsoever. He also has lactose intolerance, wheat allergy, so celiac. He has diabetes, so he has to be careful with the sugar. And he cannot tolerate fish in any form. That's a mental thing. But you can imagine how hard it's ever to find any place where I can go to eat. Like when he's in the group as well. It's really, really hard. Yeah, neck is a common place, and arms as well. Like, he's not a vegetarian. He doesn't like to eat meat, but like, so many meat products secretly have wheat in them. No joke. So it's really hard. Like, he needs to actually buy like more quality meat products just so there wouldn't be meat in there. I mean wheat, not meat. Of course there should be meat, but no wheat. Yeah, like I can only relate by thinking of like when I have had surgery, like mouth surgery, and like everything being, you know, cramped up in neck area and all. So like I know when you can't breathe normally and you're just being invaded by things, but that's it. Truffles are mushrooms. So wait, what? But what do you mean? But yeah, so truffles are mushrooms. And technically that would mean that somebody could argue that they would make meat replacements, but they are a very special type of mushroom. So it's not comparative. But since I haven't heard an answer, I'm a bit worried. Don't say that you accidentally just ate something with nuts. Yeah, I don't think I can climb all the way here. Delibird. I'm actually surprised that I didn't find any Delibird out there today, like in Pokemon Go. Since the holiday events should have started. I found a Delibird like yesterday, but none today. And yeah, a couple of years ago it was like a blessing to find a Delibird, but now like like each and every one of them are just too much. Okay, so what was it? Also, Glaceon is one of the Pokemon where I like really need to look into is it a shiny or not. But yeah, this one isn't. But at first I was like, wait, is it? Isn't it? Ah. But so many chocolate products can contain nuts, regardless, even if they don't have any. What? I just want to see, like, I don't know how many times I need to use this move. So I will just keep on using it. Which means that I might need to use the Pokemon Center a couple times more than normally. But we could have our team like fully evolved soon. Okay, I'll see you later, Goran. But yeah, just keep me informed. I would be totally up for playing something tomorrow. What was a grouping of weasels called again? It had like a weird name to it, if I remember right. Yeah, like I know the feel of just having very tight and small sweep schedules, and it just feels worse. A weasel, like a sneasel is a weasel, a very sneaky one. But the grouping had a certain name to it, but I don't remember what it is. not a Weasley. Not Ron Weasley, but a weasel. The animal. Weasel. Look, there they go. How many trainers did I skip? I should like go through them now. Okay. Oh, Boogle! That's it! Yeah, that's the one. Fucking Boogle of weasels. Who invented that? confusion I remember to be hearing with something else, but yeah, Boogle, that was it. Just a horrible, random word. Just add it up. Okay, well, since you dragged out a dragon... Ow. Okay, that did nothing. Yeah, hurt by the Rocky Helm. And then there's Ice Fang, and that's it. Like, I would be happy to find a slippery Boggle, but I guess I'll just have to do with a Boogle of weasels. Yeah, I still only have one slippery Boggle, and I do want to have a create a Boggle deck for Pauper and Modern. I love Ethereal Armor so much, I want every excuse to play it. I have multiple playsets of Ethereal Armor, but I don't remember having a single foil copy though. I should look into how much would a foil copy cost. I should really set up a method to pay to MCM and order cards from there. It would solve so many of my troubles. But then again, that would cost money. There. Like, I know a couple relatives of mine have had issues that there have been a weasel in their like home area, but there have never been more than a single one. So I have not ever experienced a Boogle. What? I didn't know that you can just find one in the wild in this game. Okay, I know that I have so many like in other games already, but this feels like a just an opportunity I cannot miss. Like, even in Legend Arceus, I have multiple copies of a Spirit Tomb, but you can just find them over here as well. I can't resist. I would be surprised if you would get out of with just a scare, though. And then let's switch the Pokemon. Potentially I could get a Paralyze with the Spark. The cry of Spirit Tomb, it's just excellent. No! Why? Why did it have to do that? I forgot that Memento does faint you automatically. God dang it. Well, I would assume that I can find more if I really want to, but... oh well. That did just happen. Oh, and let's do that. And I have a hunch that this might be a bit too much. No, it's just 45. Okay. Let's see what typing it will be. Oh, remains the ghost, I see. Very common of you, I would say, Frostlass. And yeah, the name is a hint. A Frostlass can only be a lass. Ow! That hurts. Almost down in one hit. But I don't want a feint here. So, yep. Archibald. I'm gonna call it Archibald even though I haven't named it that. Because I generally don't name Pokemon. Like, I don't have the money. Like, I know that you did donate a ton money in my way, but the thing is, I can't access it in a while. Okay, this might be it. Sorry, little dragon. There goes with the Archibald. Yeah, I took an unnecessary risk there. Yeah, let's just end it. So, Torch Song. Weather Ball. It's a normal type move. It doesn't even go to the red. That's annoying. No. Like, I have only heard horror stories how that works out. I was frozen today. Well, I might as well try to capture it then. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that extra frost last, but I have one now. It's still frozen. Snowland. I didn't remember that was the subtype. But yeah, this Pokédex thing. They are very devious. They are very devious. What? Okay. Again, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, thank you so much for everything. I'll see you later. I don't think I'm gonna be going on for that too long myself, but I still plan on at least trying to complete the gym here. I bet I will forget the word, like until by the next stream already. Like, my memory tends to be very vague. Because it's already hard enough to remember, like, in which cases you should, for a grouping of cats to use a Clouder, and which cases you should use a Vogel. Because for some reason, a Vogel is a very specific grouping of cats. It happens rarely, and nobody knows the reason. It just happens. And I have no idea how to type it. I have seen it written down, but it feels like just a mess of letters every time I see it. No, Flogel. Like, there is an F and an L and a G. But yeah, there is an E and L as well. But I don't know where the H and L specifically go into, and it's it looks like a mess of letters. But I did battle this trainer already, yeah. Okay, I will see you later, and again, thank you so much for everything. Wait, what? Oh, god dang ghost dog. A mean piece. That sounds like a demon prince. Not gonna lie. It feels so tiny. Look at it. A little guy. It looks like a tiny table. Okay, it's not like a tiny, but it feels very tiny compared to others of its species. Hehehe. Let's. A water type with a. I cannot resist. I want this miracle to be captured. And that would actually be uninteresting. Like, what would you have to change? Like, the name would become a frill. I guess you would just, in essence, create another Vaporeon. It's so adorable. Why do all the images just show the ground? Why they aren't showing the adorable face? Yeah, I think the thing is a bit bugged out. Like, it keeps panning to something that's not there. I've not seen this happen ever before either. But it's all sort of weird new bugs today. Aww. Adorable. Look at their little face. And then the horrible smug. Oh. Oh, a pearl and another pearl. I don't know why can't they just group up all together. But that's like a common thing, how to see the items to drop in raids. I guess like it just randomizes everything in a pile, so like one by one. So it could give multiples of one, and then the same item can be randomized again. And that's why it is like how it looks like. Yeah. Look at those. They are just lions. But you're adorable. So adorable. Oh yeah, because I have never seen a trainer having one. That's why I have not seen a Pyroar. Yeah, like if the Pokédex in this game would just count all the Pokémon you actually see as seen, yeah, the Pokédex would be filled up like surprisingly quickly. Sup? What? What are you? You're a courier. Where is your cargo? What are you doing all the way here? That's a Taurus. Wait, intimidate. Well, it's effective for some reason, so I guess I might as well. Ow. You would think that I have used the move enough of times. Kilowattu. Your turn. What has been sent my way? Yes, I would assume as much, but I have to test it after stream. Let's see, block. It's weird that there were so many generations where just all the random trainers out on the route just had berries on their Pokemon, and it then just stopped. So I would just rather remove the P from pluck and just make it back into luck. Would favor it much more. It was a better sword without the random blood in it. So, I'm not done. I'm not done yet. But I should go to the gym soon. So I think we might not see how it turns out in this episode. I do still have a lot of things to do. So most likely, like soon after the gym, I should stop. Yeah, I've done a lot more exploring and going around in this mountainous region than I did in my other copy. Like overall, like I spend more times on the mountains, which is weird to think about. Also, I'm having such a huge ass, super strong deja vu feeling, and it's awful, because it shouldn't be true. One more. I thought I already had it, but I misremembered. So I guess I might as well heal everyone up. And I think it's time to see how it's gonna go with the gym. Because it might turn out very bad. I'll just jump down. Or it might be piss easy. I don't remember the levels at all. Like, at all. So, let's change our most efficient Pokemon first. And yeah, that cold animation, I wonder, if you would use the winter clothing, would that animation not happen? I have a hunch it would still happen as equal amount of times. But this game would have the unique aspect of, like, there are only few clothing sets, so it could have different animations for all, depending on places. Yeah, like, we are not modest with this stream character. Like, I'm very confused about the Rika's. Like, that is a tie, but it's odd. I don't know, do I like it or do I hate it? It's just odd. But the fact that how she just wears it down like loose. Like, the combination of business and casual, that's actually casual business clothing. It's no casually worn business clothing, not actually casual business clothing, which is confusing. Smug face. Well, we are ready for the assessment. Yep. I did say that it was spoilers. Now get out there and have some fun. I don't know, I hate snowboarding. Although I have a hunch that I might actually like snowboarding. Comparing to downhill skiing, which I actually hate. Never had opportunity to actually try snowboarding. But most likely I would hate it as well. I doubt that there would be like acceptable size of shoes. Boards I wouldn't be confused, surprised that they would have like good size for me, but shoes no, they don't exist. I'm sure of it. Like, I have a hunch that there should be a way to speed this up more, but I don't know how to do it. And yeah, you can't jump. Ah, damn it. I missed 5 seconds. Yeah, it's the first time I actually missed one, so I had no idea what the penalty is gonna be. But 5 seconds, yeah, that makes it feel like I could get way better of a time if I just let and miss multiples. Oh, come on, just go on. Almost sub 40 seconds. Close like that, yeah, you would just freeze. It's like snowboarding and like skiing, you freeze over even with a lot of warm coating. But yeah, it's that easy. And since I took a tiny recording there, that means I need to show off this screen for a second. So, meanwhile, that you guys are seeing this screen, I was thinking that maybe I just go actually down the hill and grab those couple items. But then I started thinking, no, they aren't gonna be anything of worth. So, okay, maybe I will do it after all, because my software would be ready, but Twitch is not ready. So, oh no, I'm stuck with a sneasel. I will escape. So yeah, I might as well go and get the items, because OBS doesn't want to show the stream before I'm done with that anyway, most likely. Oof, Greewolves. Like, they are the worst Pokemon, like, ever now. They somehow even beat the freaking desert dwelling Pokemons in previous generations of just hiding in the, you know, surrounding scenery and then just bouncing on you. At least they don't have like trap effects. But yep, we're done. But the fact that they hide so well and they sometimes just spawn under you. Or at least they spawn so near you that they are just under you when you get to them. I'm only missing one trainer battle. Okay, let's do one more trainer battle and then go into the, you know, gym. And I also should sort out something to eat after the stream. I don't know what. Oh, sorry. Sorry everyone. I did not notice it started doing the freeze frame again. I don't know why OBS is acting like a bitch, but that's what it do now. Should be fine. No, it's not fine. Why it's not fine? The recording was so small and I did it ages ago. Come on, OBS. Stop. OBS, stop whining. Show me what I want. I don't even know what's actually causing this. It's super annoying and it makes no sense. Like, if OBS is leaking that much memory again, you would think it would have affected earlier already. But yeah, 3 gym badges, no, you ain't getting through that interview unless you have all of them. Although, I will test out in these streams at some point. Maybe even after this gym. Of taking that interview again. I need to use this move. So let me use it. Arm thrust. It works, I guess. How many times? 4 times. I was expecting a 5th. But it is a it is fighting type. More Rage Fist. We are seemingly fast. Ooh! That looked like a crit, but... Oh no! It doesn't matter that it wasn't on the same turn! Oh, that move is a bit better than I thought. Actually, way better than I thought. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough. So... we will change it back. We'll go to the Poké Center and then we will try to see if we can defeat the gym. Oh yeah, and I should not forget that I can dash. I can dash if I want to. I can leave my friends behind because they ain't dashing, so they ain't friends of mine. Oh yeah, what do I get from you? Blizzard! Come on. Come in. I'm not using a Blizzard team. Like, I don't even see how would you like properly use that weather condition in a like a competitive mean. I had it as a very last resort type of thing in my competitive team. Like that I had on the hail, but I had no Pokemon that would not be affected by it. That's why it was like, if I need to try to stall, I might try to stall with that. But it really required that I have poisoned or burn my opposing Pokemon by then, and only then I will just try to hold everything and then use the hail. And it's not even using the hail, it's using a Gigantamax move that does the hail. So it's a side effect. Sub-Zero Shredder. But wait, they did say himself there. What's with that face? What the heck was that face? How are you freezing? You should be like used to all of this. And that's a very warm clothing as well. Yeah, like this like gives a hint that maybe they were injured at some point. I'm not sure now. So, yeah, at least you get different dialogue, but you aren't allowed to back off. It makes sense. Start off with the Frostmoth. So what are the levels? Don't get into this yet. Bit more level than I am. You know what? We are terrestrializing from the get-go. Let's see. If I use the terrestrial advantage and I have the type advantage, maybe I can do this. Like, most likely I should be able to do it anyway, but like, I mean with acceptable parameters. That's the main point. Who uses Tailwind? Boom! One hit kill. I think I would be much more, you know, accepting of Frostmoth if there would be like a middle evolution. It just feels very sudden. Yeah, how about more fire? No, 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 not earthquake. No, stop. Cease. That hurts. Better be a one-hit KO, otherwise my plan is screwed. And one-hit KO. Yeah, we're in the game. So we get some healing with that. The Titan. I have nothing against the Titan. Isn't this their second last already? Yeah, this is already their second to last Pokemon. Oh, you go first. Ow. And that was a crit on top of everything. Oh no. Because now things are gonna get funky. I don't remember how Rock went with this. But I don't want Primeape to faint. Like, this is very risky. For the fact that I don't want Primeape to faint. And this move is not gonna hit. Don't go Beyblading against me. It hit. It's effective, but this will not end well. This will not end well. Salt, we need you. Stealth Rock, it's very late, but oh no. You endured. At least we have now, we will cause some damage to the last Pokemon. And then Hammer Arm, but we are gonna be fainted before that. Yep, there we go. So, let's try to get all the damage by default, if nothing else. Because if they hit Archibald, Archibald hits back. Dragon Claw. Ow! But haha, it hurts. I was hoping it to do a bit more. This might be a dual KO. That's not a contact move though. Damn it, I didn't expect them to not have, like, to have not contact moves. I might actually need to heal something. And if my situation is that I actually need to heal something, we are really in the deep here. Primeape level up. Turns a close combat. Yes, it is very good in the end, even though it's super risky. Yeah, but like, I take the fact that they are gonna go down if they for sure take their opponent's Pokemon down as well. Yeah, Altaria would not be hard at all if this would not be their last Pokemon. And if it would not be, it would make no sense because it's a fine dragon. But stones, they hurt now, don't they? Spark. I might get the paralysis. Who knows? And the beat is ready to drop. It's not, it's the opposite of the beat, but the chorus. Haha! It happened! Paralyzed! Woohoo! What do you mean? You only have a single Pokemon remaining and they're paralyzed, but you have Ice Beam. Okay, you were correct about the devastation. I retract. I take my word back. Completely. Holy shit. Yeah, I need to heal someone. Because a grass type is not gonna last too long. So, Salt, please come back. I don't want to lose this, but I feel wrong using healing items. What? Wait, what is this move even? Grass? No! Don't heal. Please, don't heal. Okay, because of the parallelism, I might be able to cure. No, of course they are faster still. But I endured. Use the salt. Hehehe. So now the win is technically like certain. Technically, but I just want to make it fully on, sure, so yeah, you're gonna get a hyper potion. The salt will do its job a bit, and I will attack again after that. So I need to first protect in order to attack. The parallelism is doing nothing good, how is it? So you should be able to take in one attack. The salt should make it so that you end up losing a bit. Should be more than what you've been gaining. And then Rock Slide. Haha! For once, it didn't allow you to move. Boom! Yeah, this feels a very scummy win though. I used 2 healing items. But at least I'm not over leveled. Only I melted through half. Then you started wrecking my Pokemon. Oh, Primeape is evolving. It's happening. I repeat, it's happening. So this is in essence quite sad that I'm not gonna have evolutions much later in. But yeah, Primeape has evolved into Annihilate. Our Primeape got so angry it died. Yet it never received peace. It is still angry. I just love the story. Shadow Punch. Possibly. Oh yeah, it never misses. It never misses. So yeah, Fury Swipes does nothing anymore. So I'm taking that, and that means I need to exchange the item as well. Oh yeah, even the jewel, like the bracelet is broken. Oh, that's awesome. That's uncool. Yeah, I would say the same, but like, it's weird that our player character is requesting for it, when in every other occasions the gym trainer is the one requesting for it, and they were secretly into that picture. Like, in essence, I'm very, like, low on gyms right now. Like, I should have already done 2 gyms by this point. Oh yeah, I got the Beyblade move. Spin. I will not use it regardless. So if I could actually see the picture afterwards, yeah, this picture would still be way better. But I will cherish this as much as I can. Oh, hello. Yep, we're halfway there. Woo. Like, in essence, it's so weird to think that it's been multiple weeks and I'm so, like, at the beginning of the game. I would want to have more streams of this per week, but I don't have the time. Plus next time is gonna be the last time this year, most likely. Because I bet that the last week I won't be here on time. I'm almost certain of it. I can't fully be certain of it, but I'm almost certain of it. And you guys know what time it is. I had a recording there. Normally I would not have required to record this, but since I discovered that my recordings have been corrupted, that means I need to redo this, sadly. So that's why I need to put the screen away time to time. But you guys aren't missing anything. I will just go to the Poké Center, I will heal up. I will think about what item to put on Hinalape, because we don't have that. Like, we can't get anything out of the item like it currently has. So I would need to see what other item to put there. And after that, I think I should stop the stream, because it's been close to 3.5 hours. I have things to set up for like tomorrow's game. Well, today's game, since it is Friday already. And yeah. So let's see. The bad thing is I don't think I have any good items to use, but So, I don't gain anything from a float stone really. And the things I have is like the float stone is like the only thing that I have that would actually have an effect, but would I gain anything from it? And OBS is not ready. I would not gain anything from it. A berry? I guess it's better than nothing. But raspberry, cherryberry, Chesto, I don't think. Becca wouldn't matter that much. Guess we're just gonna give it a raspberry. Hopefully I find more when that's gone, if it will be gone. But since you will be gone, something. Oh yeah, and the person that we had to talk to start the slope run, you can talk to them again if you want to do it more. I have only done it like once extra. I have not looked into it. I don't know how to speed up, because I bet there is a way to speed up. And I know that there is at least one bigger slope. I don't know, is there even more slopes than that? I would have to see about it. And I'm stricken by the usual Pokemon neurosis. I just saved, but I'm gonna save again. And yeah, so I put down a berry. But I think this is where I should end the stream. So in essence, I'm like leveled with the gyms, as in 4 gyms, 4 T levels. But I guess I should not do the other gym around here. I should go down and do a gym there next time, because those ones should be like lower levels than that one. Maybe I saved that one for the very last. I don't know. But yeah, maybe that's planned for the next time. We go down the mountain. We go and face this gym. We go and face this gym. We go and face this team. This Titan. That's a lot for one stream, so most likely it's gonna... We go down. We go here. This gym. Then... team and maybe... either one. But that sounds like a plan. But yeah, I think that the thing I should remain like at the very last might be either this team or this team. But I might leave that as the last gym. So I had such an easy time with this one. I don't know. Have to see. Have to see. But yeah. Like I said, I should end the stream here. Because time is a concept and I'm lacking in. But yeah, I would like to thank everyone so much for being here. It was such great to see active chat today. Great to see people. Great. And yeah. And hopefully you guys join me next time. Which on my end will be on Monday. I doubt I'll have time on Sunday to have an extra stream. I would want to, but I should not. So on Monday, it's either gonna be the crew that getting back together for the Space Hulk. I might talk to others, maybe even having a different startup time if we get together. If not, it will be the usual time and I will continue with Man of War. I'm excited for both options, so I'm thrilled either way. After that, you're gonna see me on Tuesday, where I will continue with the Heroes 1. I should be finishing up the fight against the Barbarians. After that, well, that only leaves fighting the Druids, which I can foresee being hell, but we'll see when we get there. And after that, you're gonna see me next Thursday, where I will continue where I was left off today. So, again, thanks everyone so much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.